So good morning, everybody. Yes, it's 2 a.m. my time. I'm a Georgia peep since about 3. I got off work late this evening, so I'm coming to you with a video. Yes, you heard right, a video. You may be wondering why I'm on, what I'm doing, what the heck this is. So about a couple weeks ago, it's just been on my mind real heavy to come to the people with something real. Talk about what we go through, talk about different perspectives. Just share some things that, people may not think about every day or may not realize. Um, so so this is how this concept came up. That's how Trina Conway's YouTube got started. And that's where we're gonna go from here. So with that being said, welcome to my YouTube and welcome to my premiere video. My first topic that I will be discussing for this segment is unfairness, inequality, and injustice. Those are some pretty bold topics to start off with, but I think it needs to be said. So I grew up in the South. Don't get me wrong, love being from the South, love being from Georgia. But just like there's some things you love, there's also some things that you can't really, how do I put this? You can't really stand either. Even though, racism and things are not as rampant or as prevalent as they were back in my parents' generation, which is like the 1950s, 1960s. Yes, I have old parents. So, it's not as prevalent as it is, or it wasn't as bold as it is back then as it is now. Or I don't think I said that right, but basically what I was trying to say is, people who have those types of opinions and views find nice, nasty ways to do it. Say, for instance, people go out for a job. You have this person who's so qualified that, it's scary and they want this job. They know it's less pay. They know it's, not what they should be taking, but it's what they want. Meanwhile, you have somebody who, say, is of the Caucasian descent, who already has in their mind what they look for. They may see them on paper as, oh my God, this is a great resume. I'm ready to hire this person. Oh my gosh, I don't even care about an interview. But then all of a sudden, Tanya walks in and she's Black. All of a sudden, it's like, oh my goodness, she's a threat. She's this, she's that. So all of the things that were suddenly great about her resume turn into fears and misconceptions. Meanwhile, you have Becky over here, whose resume is similar but not quite up to par with experience. Or, she may not have as much education, but she's similar to the person reviewing the resume. So that's who they go and choose because that's safe to them. And, I'm not saying that everybody's like that. I'm not saying that, that's what the world is, but, it still happens. And as long as it's happening, it's not fair. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And the thing that inspired me about this today was a friend of mine's mom back in Georgia got passed over twice now for a promotion to principal of her in the school system. She's been in the school system since I was a kid, has busted her behind for education, has, really enjoys her job, and you can truly tell she cares about these kids that, go to the school every day. But she got passed over again for a coach's wife. Not sure what the coach's wife's qualifications are, but the last time I checked, I feel like in my mind, how I would look at it if I was being unbiased about it and not including race, it would go to the person who already has experience with the school system, who has the education, who has clearly proven themselves on the record. And then if the coach's wife has similar qualifications, move her into the position that this young lady had, is possibly vacating for a promotion. So why would a person who clearly has experience, qualifications, and things not be moved to that principal position, and which will leave an assistant principal position open, and move the coach's wife into that so she can learn and have a chance to observe somebody who has been there, done that, knows the ins and outs in the school, and has a personal repertoire with these kids. I need to know some answers. In this same town as well, in the past couple of weeks, they put up, what's it called? Like Confederate flags and, Donald Trump paraphernalia and things of that nature. Now, I know I may have people who are supportive of number 44 or 45 or whatever it is, but at the end of the day, this man spews hateful rhetoric. I mean, true enough, he's entitled to his public opinion. He has the freedom of speech. But if you're a leader of the free world, then you should watch what you say about people. You're representing a whole nation. Like, well, that's a whole nother topic. But back to what I was talking about, I just feel like some injustices back where I'm from need to be addressed. It needs to be right. And it needs to be made right. And as long as this type of stuff continues to happen, and people bring up their kids a certain way and don't realize the wrong in it, it's going to continue to prosper. It's going to continue to flow from generation to generation, and that's sad. But I really enjoy. I'm not going to make this video too long, but I do want to say I hope to my friend, to his mom, and the people back in my hometown, I hope that you start to see things for what they really are and start to make a change for the better. Be a vehicle for change in a positive way. I'm not saying go out, shoot up people's houses, damage their property, do things of that nature, but use your voice. You have a voice. Use your voice. Articulate yourself in a way where you're understood and people can get behind you. And I guess that's what my channel is about as well, is using my voice to articulate what I would like people to see and what I would like people to think about. And, maybe even if I can make a change in one person to be positive and, come up with solutions instead of complaints, then I've accomplished the goal of this channel. I've accomplished the goal of my videos. So I hope you guys enjoyed this short little snippet. And, I hope you guys have a great week. The minimum of my postings will probably be once a week. If it calls for it, then I may just hop on and give you guys a video. But I hope that everybody has a blessed week, a great week. And I will be back to you guys with some more info and some more events and commentary at another time. All right. Peace out.